Good evening, everyone. You are all welcome here. Today, today is the last day of this training. It started on Monday. From started with the very basics, the very foundation of forex trading, where we looked at the definition of forex, the forex term, the type of traders, the market sessions, and all of the stuff. Then took it further to analysis, fundamental analysis, and then we started technical analysis. So yesterday we went further into technical analysis where we saw the different candlestick patterns, the engulfing, the pin bar, the doji, the star pattern, and the tweezers pattern. Today we'll be wrapping it up with chart patterns. That's what we'll be doing today, chart patterns. But then before that, I want to quickly emphasize this. I know I've done this before, but I want to reiterate it that there are a lot of strategies in the forex market. There was the um, smart money concept, there's the ITC, there is BTMM, there are a lot of strategies. But one thing I've discovered in the forex market is you don't need all the strategies to be profitable. That's the truth. You don't need to know all the strategies that is for you to be profitable. The amazing thing is that the more you know, the less profitable you become. That's the truth about forex trading. Is I'm talking from experience. The more you want to know, you want to learn all the strategies, the less profitable you become because you have what we call knowledge overload and it will not help you. So even though there are other strategies out there, this is what I'm teaching you are the exact strategies that I've been using to trade the market for the past 4 years because I started trading in 2020, but this strategy I learned it in 2021. So I've been using it for the past 4 years and it has been profitable for me. Okay, so that's why I dropped the other strategy I was using. The use of indicators, I dropped it and I started using this one. Now, this is not to say that trading with indicators is bad, but I found this one more profitable than that one. So I decided to stick with it, okay? And it has been a surely good ride, okay? So without wasting time, I want to share my screen so that we can go live. I want to share my screen so that we can continue with our training. Like I said earlier, we'll be dealing with chart patterns today. We'll be dealing with chart patterns today, and there's actually no definitions for all these patterns that I'll be teaching, but just follow chart patterns. Okay, so we start with the double bottoms, double tops. We start with then we go to triple tops and bottom. Then we go to the head and shoulders pattern. Then we proceed to the rectangle pattern. Let's say ranging pattern instead. Under ranging patterns, we have the rectangle pattern. And the triangle pattern. So this first one I called, I think I should separate this instead. Under this chart pattern, the first one, like the first four I called, They are called they are trendy patterns, like they are trending. Remember when I taught you the market trend, I taught you trending market, then ranging market. So these are the first four are under trending market, while the last two they are under ranging market. So this is it for the chart pattern. So there are two main categories, trending and ranging. So under ranging, under trend we have double tops, double bottom, triple tops and bottom. And we have the head and shoulders pattern. I believe I'm not missing anyone because I'm not even looking at anything. I'm just looking for my head. Okay, so then the second pattern, the ranging pattern, is they are the rectangle pattern and the triangle pattern. Okay, so that is that. Um, so let's just go starting with the double tops, double bottoms, sorry. Double bottoms is where the market gives something like this. Let me use my brush here. The market was, let's say the market was in a downtrend and all of a sudden goes up, comes down, goes up again, and you can expect the market to start going up. So this button here that you're seeing is the first button. This button here you're seeing is the second button. That's why it's called double bottom pattern. It's called double bottom pattern. So it's like a W. Let's put it that way. It's like something like this, a W. So when the market gives a double bottom, what you do is to place a buy order. Like this, when you see the first bottom and you see that the second bottom has been given, that is almost at the same range with the first one, like almost that is almost at the same range with the first one. What you do is to place a buy order. That is how it works. You place a buy order there. Okay, so let's look at our chart for example. Please, like fish. We are going to be looking for it together as usual. So, okay, I've seen one. Thank God. Um, let me highlight it. So you see that the market was actually coming down and it did whatever it did. Then it came down, went up again, came down, and off it went up to the next resistance. This is it. This was the support. Like I've always said that I've said it before that all the strategies is resting on support and resistance. So they must be formed as either a support for a buy or a resistance for a sell, or they must be formed as a support for a bullish pattern and a resistance for a bearish pattern. So this is a bullish pattern for the double bottom because it's formed as a support telling you that the market is going up. So when you see this signal, you what to do is to place a buy order. When you place a buy order, you put your stop loss below the formation, not like a little below it. Don't put it here because there's what the market can come down to stop onto your trade. So you don't want to be stopped also. So you put it below the pattern and you watch it go up. So let's look for another double bottom. If I don't see it here, I can go to another chart. Okay, I've seen one here. This is still a support. Then let me look for it. Okay, that one is not a double bottom. I saw one just now, but I really want that was in the middle of an uptrend. That's where I saw it. So I want the one that started the trend. No, I want the one that started the trend. Uh, let me go to another pair. Let's see another pair. Okay, this one is a very wide double bottom. Okay, the distance is like days. This was 28th of April. This one was 7th of May. So you see this big gap here, and I think this really started a very good uptrend for this pair. So it came like this, went up, came down, and just went up. This one is like, it's crazy, but it's still a double bottom. Because if I go to a a higher time frame, you see that the space was not that much. Let me go to a higher time frame to see this. Let's use 4 hour. Okay, look at it. You see that the space wasn't really much. It was even in the middle of an uptrend that it was from. So this is double bottom. And I will show you one trick with these things too. I'll show you one trick with this, okay? But let's move further. Let's look at another pair and see. Um, okay, this is a double bottom. This is a double bottom, yeah. Hmm. So we see that the market was coming down. It came here and it went up, giving the first bottom. It came down again, went up, giving the second bottom. So from here to here is like, that is the first move upward. Let's calculate it from here to this is the first one. That is 177 pips. That is $1,700. Then it came down again and it continued. This is a pullback. It gave a pullback and it continued upward. Now this was an analysis. I did this analysis then, and though it actually came down, it almost got to my stop loss, but it did not touch my stop loss, and it continued up and gave full profit. So sometimes trades can be like that. You enter the trade, it gave what we call dip in the crypto market. It gave a dip first, then it went up. It went my way after some. This trade was really patient. Okay, so so that is for double bottom. I believe we understand the double bottom thing. I want to see if mm, okay, I've seen one example. I put this now in the middle of an uptrend. Okay, it's not. So, wow, this is so beautiful. I just saw something here right now. So you see this, it came down, giving the first bottom, then went up, came down again, gave the second bottom and went up. Now you can see that this second bottom that it gave here, you see these tweezers, the bullish tweezers here, confirming the double bottom, and market actually went up. Okay, so the next we'll be looking at, the next pattern is the double tops. So this is the double bottom. Let me delete this. Um, okay. So the next thing is the double tops. Double tops is the opposite of the double bottom. That will mean that when for the double bottom you place a buy order, for the double tops you place a sell order. So the double tops is simple. It's this, I believe this chart pattern should be the simplest thing we have ever learned. So we come like this, go and it starts dropping. So this for the double, but double tops. Sorry. So for the double tops, what you do in a simple way, so place a sell order. That's what you do for a double top. You place a sell order. It's as simple as that. So let's look at our chart to see examples. I believe. Wow.